and this is live, which no one was expecting. The last ever live from the Brushack. This is the old office, and I'm in here today because I'm doing the final pack up of the old house. It's been empty for a little while now. It's been empty, and well, yeah. Decided to go live and say hi to everyone. Not sure if anyone will watch this, but if you do, thank you. You made the time in here a lot of fun. You made it a lot of cool memories in here. I'm just thinking of all the lives that have come from this space, all the time that has been spent in this space talking to you all. It was a good few years. You can see where the old radiator that used to keep me warm out here was, and the internet supply when it all came in. And yeah, this is the old house. This is the old house. And actually, if I take it outside, there you go. That's the home. This is where I've been coming to from all these years. I won't give you a full tour, but I thought I'd show you a little bit for a second, so you can all see a bit of where I came from. But yes, this is the cherry tree, which was always part of the garden, always part of the home. It's got a bit mucky, this garden, I have to admit. We haven't had the garden the last few weeks because it's been supposed to sell. But yeah. And this was our lounge. This was where we used to have the massive family gatherings. Because you can do that in this space, believe it or not. You can turn this space into an absolute colossal space quite easily. And yeah, used to have a buffet along there. That's where how to get Christmas dinner done. Buffet on the hand space. Yeah. These are the lampshades we got to sell it with. I mean, these aren't the lampshades we have or curtains or anything. But yeah, this is the old home. It's kind of weird. You know, you're becoming an adult when you're not even becoming an adult. You're definitely an adult when you're closing up your childhood home. That was my sister's office, in there. As you can see, she went for a medicinal feel. I'm not quite sure why. And I, of course, went for the orange space. To check the floor. The spiders on it, man. I'm not sure if we're using this space as we go. I don't know what the new owner's plans are going to be for it. I'm not sure they have what their plans are. But it was a good space. It's funny to think that whole wall was rebuilt by me and Drac. That whole wall was rebuilt by me and Drac. We rebuilt that window, the roof. Yeah, you know, you've probably heard us occasionally talk about how we were discussing naval history, warship design, battleship design on a roof. That's the roof. Up there. So, yeah, that's where we're discussing things from. And, yeah, I'll fix that before I go. Still got a ladder here. It was a good place. It was a good office, and it was a lot of fun doing this and doing all this stuff for you. And doing all the naval history. I can have a lot of books in here. Not all my books, but a lot of books. It's one of the things I have realized with the new office is that I still haven't got all the books out. But yeah, desk used to be here, and that you can actually see, if you look at the floor, you can see where the desk was because you can see where its feet were. All 6 legs. Actually, I got the fridge in the corner. Always more than have the fridge in the corner. Never don't have the fridge in the corner. You need it. Yeah. A lot of fun. A good place. And thank you all for your support. Thank you all for your kindness over the years. Thank you for making this all possible. It's kind of a weird thing to think about, realistically. Even look, this. The pieces didn't line up quite correctly, so it had to be a little bit built up, but it worked. It worked. All nice and solid. Never did finish painting them, but there you go. And I kind of like them like it. I kind of like being able to see the wood that had built it all. Yeah, good. It's good wood. This is. I would always recommend a Lugard. If you're building a home office out of wood, get the Lugard stuff sent to you because it's a really good wood and it's really good office, and you can build it quite easily yourself. We got some builders in at first, and then we built it ourselves properly, and it was far easier to do properly by ourselves. I always like the way it expands in the summer with the heat. It helps it keep cool, and then in the winter, of course, it shuts down and cools down, and goes all lower, and everything and it gets nice and warm. So in the summer it's breezy, in the winter it's warm and cozy. It was just really cool. It was a really cool office. Yeah, left some wood down there. Oh, the things you think about in your house when you're packing up. But no, this is it. This cherry tree, believe it or not, was planted by my grandma when we first moved into this house about a decade before I was born. We have taken some saplings from it with us to the new house. It's a good tree. Speaking of which, I've got to actually take some cuttings from some of the plants here before I go. But yes, this place will all be packed up today. All be done. It's hard to say goodbye, but it's... It's hard to say goodbye, but it's also, sometimes it's necessary. Sometimes it is necessary. This, of course, is my construction. And as you can see, it's pretty darn solid considering it can take me up here. The position you never all have seen. This, I get that one, was what I was always looking at over the computer. What I was staring at while talking to all of you. What was going on. Yeah. Alright. I better get on with finishing up here, but I wanted to give this place a last bit of a goodbye to you all. It seemed unfair to go out without it getting to say goodbye. Without it getting to share one last memory with you all, because, well, realistically, whilst it technically began in my bedroom, technically, it began a little bit away from here. Realistically, the lives, everything got properly started with the Brushack. You know, that's where I could do the work properly, where I could talk to you all properly. But it's always funny to think at how far it started off by going, because the first instance, and please excuse the mess slightly behind me in the kitchen, because that's where I'm running everything out of. Yeah, started off in this room. This is the old bedroom. This is where I used to have my desk, the bed, which was a tiny bed, bookcases all around here. This is where I decamped everything to do from multiple universities, everything before COVID. This is where I brought it all. All got brought back here, put up in boxes up in the roof, in the garage, everywhere. There are books all over the place. There are mum's books, my books, my sister's books. Oh, the place was just full of books and books and books and books. And Christmas decorations, but as Dr. Dan will tell you, but books, mainly books. And yeah, slowly everything got organized. Slowly we got everything sorted out. We added on this space and set ourselves up. And yeah, now we're down in Cornwall, surrounded by family. And, well, the thing I've really got to do is start buying a lot of orange paint, isn't it? And that's what I've got to do. I've got to buy a lot of orange paint. But yeah. Thank you very much, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this little impromptu tour. And I'm off now to take some cuttings and close everything up. It's okay to do cuttings with a standing knife, isn't it? That's all I have. I don't have any proper cut clippers. It'll be fine. Take care, everyone. Thank you for being here, and well, hope you enjoyed. Hope you found it interesting.